Spring is happening here at Spirit Fire, and of course, no matter where you are on the planet, there is something happening, something of nature and something man-made. Of course, nature always offers us the meditation on interdependence, because as we look out and we see that the lengthening of the days creates a warmth, and the warmth makes everything grow. Birds are back. Flowers are blooming. It's pretty stunning. But it's an opportunity to just meditate on interconnectedness. That interconnectedness is real. That interconnectedness is all that there is. And that we have a responsibility in that. And sometimes I get a little, frustrated, I guess, with some of the teachings that are out in the world right now that seem to not focus on that. That say, well, escape it and be here now, but don't really. You matter. I matter. Your you-ness matters. All that it is. All that makes you do what you do. All that makes me do what I do. All that makes me make the choices that I do. And then the interconnected and interdependent web work that creates every time. Every time. It's important to not run away from that. It's really important to not run away from that. It's really important to acknowledge that there are livelihoods that are actually only harmful and dreadful and only create badness. Only create badness for you, badness for me, badness for the planet. It's important to say that to oneself. Am I doing good? Am I doing what I can to help in goodness, to help in harmony, to help in life? Or not? Am I not? And if the answer is I am not, then we better find out why and figure it out. For greed? For a paycheck? For some kind of love? Or fame? For what? We better figure that out. I have to figure that out for myself. I gotta leave that to you. For you. It's important. It's really important. You won't have a planet to come back to if we all don't step up to the plate of how important interconnectedness is. Our children. I have 2 children. I have 2 children. They're adults. And our children's children. There's so many signals out there that what humanity is not taking responsibility for is really affecting our planet. Smog and pollution, bees dying. We all need to eat. That means we need bees. We all on the planet need to eat. Our dog, our cat, the cow, the buffalo, the elephant, the birds. There won't be food if there's no bees. There aren't enough other pollinators on the planet. That's not their job. It's a job of bees. We have to take note. We have to take responsibility. I have to take responsibility for what my choices are, my decisions are, and the things that I can do better, that are in right livelihood, that are in right mindfulness, that are in kindness, that are in generosity, that are in recognition of interconnectedness, real interconnectedness, interdependent interconnectedness, forever, all the time, everything interconnectedness. That's my responsibility, just like it's yours. So I hope you will share your part in that, because you matter. You really matter. You matter to my life, just like my decisions matter to yours. And I can't say anything about my government. I can't say anything about a pharmaceutical company. I can't say anything about Wall Street people who walk away with millions if I don't take care of my own stuff. Because that's my responsibility. So I hope that you feel it important to contemplate your responsibility as a fellow member of this planet, and that you not be afraid to do that, not be numbed to do that. Do that. It's overwhelming at first, but that's because we're so far away from our responsibility and the truth of interconnectedness. That's why it gets overwhelming. But as we engage it and we come back to the fact that everything's interconnected, everything is interconnected, then, because we're coming back to it in small ways, then it chops away at the untruth of thinking that we can just do whatever we want. We can't. Never could. The results are all around us. The results are in our body. The results are in our mind. The results are in our emotions. The results are in our sickness. The results are in our unhappiness. The results are in our lack of satiety and contentment in our own day, in our own life, in ourself. It's real easy. It's important. It's real important. So I hope you'll take on that for yourself and for me and for everybody and for everything, because you matter. You really matter.